Hello? Huh? We are live. The NBA's 2K. Alright, team practice. Let's go. Load.
Hey, good to see you.
Huh?
Good game.
That wasn't a burps, that was the plate moving, idiot. We practicing, we practicing with the team. Come on. Go in. Green. That should be an achievement, green in practice. How's the sound? Can you hear me, huh?
One game won't break our season, but let's not make
Yeah,
losing a habit. Let's get after it hard today. We have got to do a better job at getting the ball out in transition. We're leaving easy points on the table. Set it up and get started.
Alright. Quit demanding orders like you're some guy that's the boss. Pass it, you idiot. Oh, like how you didn't pass to me. Yeah, chill out, dude. Come on. That was awesome. I'm gonna miss like every. Oh, never mind. I don't miss every one. It's going in at least. Okay.
Now we're rolling.
Oh. Green. should have said something about doing layups. Yeah. How about that? Wait, what? Oh.
Again.
There we go. Why aren't I getting scores to?
Again.
I don't know what that means. Who cares? I just want to get the heck out of this thing for the practice.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Green.
Hey, set one right here. Set one. Get your head in the game. You could do better than that. Next time, man.
Good work in practice. Make sure you get some reps in before you hit the gym.
Finally. It's game time,
We are excited and grateful to have WNBA superstar
No,
Candace
that's
Parker
the right
back in
answer.
NBA
I don't
2K21.
care.
Yeah, you're not only going to be seeing her in the WNBA mode, but you're going to hear her as well in Next Gen as a special guest commentator alongside Kevin Harlan.
It's one of my favorite things about the game, sitting down, hooping with 2K, and listening to great analysts like Candace Parker.
For sure, and we had the chance to catch
Finally.
The traffic in New York City making its way. And David.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right,
That's
David,
the
thank
first
you.
thing you have to
So the
say.
New York starting five, Knox and Randall, they're the forwards. Alfred Payton is out there with
Come on.
Barrett, and it's Robinson in at the 5. And for Brooklyn,
Finally,
Irving and LeVert are at the... What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. Some changes for Brooklyn. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Harris comes in for Jeff Green. And Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. The Knicks also changing it up. Alec Burks comes in for R.J. Barrett. The Mavericks subbed in for Alfred
come
Payton.
on.
And that one misses.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer.
Yo,
He's got
what the
great
heck?
size
How
for a
is he
two
so
guard.
wide open.
Kenny, so much can happen on draft night. What was it like for you the night you were selected out of North Carolina, number 6 overall?
It was interesting because I wasn't sure if I was going to Sacramento.
Really?
Because I interviewed for everyone else in the top 10 basically except for them. And they took me without an interview. And that surprised me. Not very often, Greg, in life you get a job without an interview.
Yeah.
Well, I got that.
A high-paying job.
A high-paying one at
No
that.
less.
Yeah.
Irving with a clean look. And the
How's
Nets
that, huh?
another 3.
This is taking advantage of analytics. Kyrie from 3 is a great bet.
Here's Mullins. And 2 free
Foul
throws coming
one.
up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Knicks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. No good on the free throw.
Well,
Nah.
probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark.
Come
By that.
on, man. Game volume's like down a lot, idiot.
The Knicks also changing
Mike's
it up.
like all the way
Checked
up,
in for
and it's
Robinson.
just far away.
And it's topping in for Julius Randle. Luwawu. They get it back. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Burks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
And the Knicks making a change here. Rivers checked in, and Burks hits 2 free throws. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Karis LeVert's checked in
I
for
can't
Joe
really
Harris.
hear it.
And it's Kyrie Irving in for Dinwiddie. And a new
Hold on,
group
huh?
in for the Knicks. Robin
There. I don't know.
Randall comes in for Toppin. Mavericks checked in for Kevin Knox. And it's Alfred Payton
Alright, there
in
we
for
go.
Austin Rivers. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Green is out there with Jordan. And it's Luwawu in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Nets leading. Well, the league continues to test out new rules. The coaches' challenge now, guys, extended from its 1-year trial. What do you think about that, Kenny? You approve?
Well, coaches always had something to say about calls, so now they can take action to it. So, yeah, I think that it's needed once a game. But I also think if you get it right, you should keep being able to challenge.
Come on, where's the foul there?
If you get it right, that means I could get another one. If I get that right, I could get another one. I shouldn't just stop.
What do you think, Greg?
I like that theory in terms of having more
Get a
than one.
reward
If
for
you
it, yeah.
earn it, you know, and most coaches are still figuring out how to use it because more often than not, you don't want to use it early in the game, even if it's a significant play, because later in the game, as we all know, that last 2 minutes, if it's a close game,
Now, what is
you
this
do not
idiot
wanna lose
doing,
because
man?
of the officials.
Shot clock at 2.
Are you
Well,
serious?
Kyrie's so fast,
What a ball
with
hop.
such great
yeah.
instincts. He actually defends the whole floor.
And Green with the basket on the assist by Irving. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
So far in the second quarter. And stolen by Irving.
At least I passed
In
it.
transition, here come the Nets. And he converts the layup. Luwawu's got his second basket of the night.
Showing how unselfish he can be. Irving recognizing the importance of keeping his teammates involved.
Here's Mullins.
Oh
No
my
good
God,
again that
man.
time. Nets leading by 13. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Who was supposed to guard that guy?
Last season, during the hiatus, the Knicks did a retrospective of Linsanity. You remember that stretch in 2012. Jeremy Lin took the league by storm. He said he was floored to be recognized in such a fashion. And for New Yorkers who are going through so much, it was a chance to reminisce about some pleasant surprises. Guys?
Great, David. Thank you. And
why are they
making
still
a change
talking
here.
about
Durant's checked
Linsanity
in.
on the Knicks?
Omari Spellman has come in for New York. And Kenny, great to have you on the show as always. You got to come back soon. Promise us you'll come back soon.
I'm coming back next week.
Good.
I am not.
Good.
There's more food down here. It's friendly
Yeah, I know.
down here. It's
Why'd
more
you
room,
tell me to
man. I
pick
can't
this
wait to
team,
be here.
man?
More air, everything, man. Everything's more down here.
And what an experience it was, Greg. To
I'm
have
supposed to
Kenny
be the
joining us.
point
You
guard,
always
by the way.
know
Why am I not
he's
getting
gonna
the
give
ball?
you his honest opinion, which makes him so great.
Kevin, and throughout his playing days and now as a broadcaster, Kenny has never pulled any punches. He'll tell it to you like it is, and that's one reason he is so beloved.
And it's LeVert missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oh my God!
No
He
good.
passed it to me
Not
too
a
late.
single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold. Well, we've seen this one or two times, have we not? DeAndre
Why am I
Jordan
like in the
finishing end
shooting
of the
guard position
alley-oop.
when I'm
Nice.
supposed to be the point man?
Pass to Burks. And it's Mullins at the elbow.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
Irving looking for an opening. Jordan, and there's
Oh my
Jordan
God!
putting it right
This
back
team
in.
is awful.
Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Mullins.
Oh
and it's
my
blocked by
God!
Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Payton against Irving. Jordan high post. Back to Irving. Over Payton. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Nets lead by 17. And now let's
Yeah, you
catch up with
can.
David.
You can ask for a trade.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third.
That's not my fault, man. That's the team's fault for not giving the ball when I want it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very... So for the Nets, Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Harris comes in
Am I
for Green.
supposed to, like,
and
improve
Dinwiddie
my
subbed in for
stats?
Karis
I'm
LeVert.
open.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Omari Spellman has come in for Robinson.
That's what they
Toppin
get
comes in
for
Julius Randle.
disrespecting
Burks
me.
is
I
checked in
don't
for
even
RJ
know,
Barrett.
man.
The Mavericks subbed in for Elfrid Payton.
I didn't even like pick it.
Got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play!
And those are plays that get you in front and
Didn't even
keep
let me
you in
choose.
front.
Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know,
He
Kev,
stole
some
the
players do
rebound from me.
transcend
What a
eras.
jerk.
There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many
Finally.
others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
Yes,
the truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence
There
and
we
your
go.
belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
On the court for the Knicks, Maverick out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Toppin, and it's Knox in at the three, the small forward. Back to Allen. Harris kicks to KD. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Durant's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
Stolen by
There
Allen.
you go.
In transition,
Brooklyn,
here
get
come
the
the
ball
Nets.
back.
Irving
It's
leading the charge.
instant.
The and not quite as aggressive from outside.
Oh my God, we got destroyed.
On the free throw, no good.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared
Pass me
Allen.
the
We're
ball.
talking about
I'm
an
open.
athletic, mobile big man who has already
Not
proven
even
to be
a
an
single
accomplished
point,
two-way
man.
player.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
That's not my fault. I'm blaming that on the team. Nah. $68 overall now. By the way, it's like the first game of the season or whatever. Look at this. No one even wants me right now because of that horrible performance. Nah, I'm gonna skip that stupid practice.
Welcome back to 2K TV. Candace Parker, so excited to have you back on the show today. Now, last year was your first year in NBA 2K as well as the WNBA. What was the response from fans of you being in the game?
Well, I've gotten so much love from the fans for being in the game, but, you know, my family, my nieces and my nephews play 2K all the time. And for them to be able to play with their aunt and for my daughter to be able to
I'm just gonna
suit
guess
up and play with her
I
mom,
don't really care about
it's been,
this.
you know, so
Oh, it's
amazing
too late.
and the love.
Blah, blah, blah. Come on.
Yeah, we've got
Hey, Kevin.
a little patience indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Jason Tatum is out there with Green, and it's Tice in at center. And Reagan, 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early
Oh, we're winning this
expectations
time, finally.
as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you've got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so, because of that, though, and especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. Shoots from 12. Randall, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Good work there as it goes. Walker's got 7.
and a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great
Randall, can you set a
quickness
better
who could
pick it
break
in?
down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
To the paint, here's Green. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Green's got his second basket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
New York calls timeout. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Two division rivals facing off tonight. They'll
Now we're losing.
Here's Tice. Nice shot by
Who's
Smart.
supposed to guard him?
And the Celtics lead by 9.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Julius Randle is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Peyton.
Randall, you just took the ball
Spellman in at the
from
5. That's the 5 for New York right now. Tice.
Guard your
Tice
guy.
throws it down.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
Passes to Burks. Back to Peyton. Here's Mullins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Smart. The Knicks have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. No good on that one. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders.
Finally,
the commissioner
1
of the
point.
NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Smart. He's covered closely.
There we
Burks
go,
with the
guys.
steal.
Finally, you do something.
Down low. Mullins,
Could have passed
no
it
good.
sooner.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Floats it up for Randall.
Let's
Takes
get
the
it.
alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Randall getting up there explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Smart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. The kick out to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Boston making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And there's the pass to Burks. Here's Knox. Back to Burks. 44 seconds left here in the second. Mullins. Not really his range, and it's off target.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort
Good
and
job,
focus on the backboard.
Yeah, a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And last season, 8.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll... We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. A different look for New York. Omari Spellman comes in for Julius Randle. The Mavericks subbed in for Elfrid Payton. From deep, Walker. Doesn't go that time. The Knicks go the other way with it.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
On the floor for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Walker the pass to Tice. Tatum on the wing. Boston again missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Noel's checked in for the Knicks. Dennis Smith comes in for Burks. And a new group in for the Celtics. Thompson, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Neesmith, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Teague in for Walker. And now running it up the court, Green pushing it all the way. And it's Williams with the jam.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Knox. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
There we go.
Right on target. 8 points for Maverick. Junior, a second-round selection for this team in this year's draft, and Greg, he showed them enough that they wanted to get him into their system right now.
Junior is exactly the kind of project you want to use a second-round selection on. It might pan out, it might not, but you love the upside on this kid.
Smith scanning the floor. Here's Mullins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Knicks have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. Toppin, he's checked in for Omari Spellman.
Come on.
Boston also with the sub. Ojeley's checked in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Teague finds Thompson. Back to Teague. Knicks trail by 10. Mullins dishes to Toppin. Mullins in the corner. New York, no good that time either. Boston's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Outside Teague. Here's Ojeley. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists in the game. To the left side wing. Here's Knox.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about...
And so it's Boston. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in turn.
Talk about it in the pregame.
Well, we lost.
Boston leading by 17.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Celtics.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Shemi Ojeleye comes in for Jason Tatum. Langford's checked in for Teague. And it's Edwards in for Kemba Walker. They've got Toppin. Dennis Smith is out there with Maverick. And it's Spellman in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Achievement.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edwards with it. And Langford has it in the corner. Boston, no good that time either. And here's Smith. To the middle. Here's Toppin. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And Boston has possession. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And Langford with the basket on the assist from Edwards. And the Celtics lead by 16. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for New York. Here's Mullins.
Right here.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's good from Mullins. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Now here's Edwards. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K.
$69. Now they're 15% interested, huh? I'll do one more game, huh? And then that'll be it, huh?
Where the game has gone and where it's going.
Congratulations on being named WNBA Defensive Player of the Year in your 13th season. That's so crazy and awesome. Why was rebounding and defense such an emphasis for you this season?
Well, I think it's so important to control the things you can, especially later on in your career. As the seasons build up, you get smarter and smarter, and I think just in terms of attacking this game.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And our broadcast team tonight. Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Williams. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Mullins passes to Toppin.
Can you get your timing down already? You know?
Outside, White.
They're trying to clickbait us and play their mode in the game.
Shooting free throws here.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
And one.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
A steal to the inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Porter. He can't get that one, so New York will take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for the Knicks. Omari Spellman has come in for Toppin, and Smith subbed in for Kevin Knox. Bulls trail by 8. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
It's almost 8 o'clock.
Young outside. Back to Valentine. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Mullins. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball. And recently we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he...
You know, we should have energy and we should be outplaying the other team.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half of this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
We're finally doing good
at the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Inside, it's Young and Markkanen. Valentine out there with White. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Back to Smith.
Did you say the D here?
Inside, here's Mullins.
I was right under the basket.
And they'll keep
for like
possession.
10 minutes. So.
Clock at 4. Tries again. Smith, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Valentine. Mullins with the rebound. And Junior coming into the NBA from college ball. Wasn't the top recruit from his class, Greg, but he showed what he can do.
Junior had some fantastic performances during his college career. Nobody was quite sure where he would land in the draft. This team's convinced that he can be a factor in the NBA.
New York calls timeout. Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to... And a close game so far. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much.
What the heck was that? Why'd I have to send twice?
For New York, Nerlens Noel comes in for Robinson. The Mavericks subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Just
I am
over a minute
open
and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Mullins. He's guarded by Markkanen. Back to Noel. Pass to Knox. 5 on the clock.
Oh, what
Burks
a
against
play.
Levine.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Bulls trail by 7. Knox and Randall. They're the forwards. Maverick out there with Alec Burks. And it's Noel in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Right
What
wing.
was that?
Knox the pass to Noel. Here's Mullins. That shot off the mark. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Passes it to Satoransky. Drills it from outside. Satoransky's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The scoring from Satoransky is all heart, doing everything he can
Take it
to
up,
help his
Randall.
team win.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned.
Let's
Greg,
go.
we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Burks the pass to Randall. Here's Knox. The pass to Noel. Three-pointer on the way. But they
Get it,
back.
Randall. Good job,
And they
buddy.
get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Randall with the bucket.
And of the last 6
Achievement.
baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Levine finds Markkanen.
Where was the sound?
Now here's Satoransky. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes.
Oh,
Levine just
there.
seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Lauri Markkanen. For New York, they have been good at the line so far. 5 of 5.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
So for the Knicks, Omari Spellman has come in for Nerlens Noel. Toppin comes in for Randall. And Smith subbed in for Knox. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Young's checked in for Wendell Carter. Porter comes in for Williams. Valentine's checked in for Levine. And it's White in for Satoransky.
I mean, even from over here, you can see
Green.
that one pretty clearly.
The Knicks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. That one misses.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
41 seconds left to play here in the third. Toppin with it. Young's there. Toppin kicks to Burks. Just 4 to shoot. Over
These
Porter.
announcers are close.
Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and
That's the
lays it
kind
in.
of
Spellman's got his second basket of the night.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Now here's Valentine. Defended by Mullins. White looking around. It's rebounded by New York.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
New York calls timeout.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
So for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Markkanen. Lean comes in for Young, and Satoransky is subbed in for Valentine. Taking a look at the Bulls, Levine is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's White. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. Here's Mullins. Pass to Toppin. Makes it off the glass.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And here's Smith. Pass to Mullins. So no
We
problem
won.
for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K.
All right, whatever. We're gonna upgrade, and then that'll be the stream, huh? Still 69, huh? End of stream. A good bye, huh?